Hi everyone, it's Genene. Since the pandemic, I've been able to work from home and commute just for meetings. But for 25 years, I had a 3-hour plus round trip commute to and from work. It is killer on the hips and the low back. And so I counteracted that with an hour-and-a-half yoga class before I got to work. What if you don't have that kind of time? Well, here are yoga poses that you can do when you get to work to counteract that drive. Warrior Two pose or Virabhadrasana 2. You could use a prop if you have a briefcase or your laptop bag. You don't have to. It's just something that you can do to challenge yourself just a little more. You would place the strap across the body like so. And then everyone together, you take a wide stance, big wide stance. Now it's going to depending on your clothing, how wide can you be today. Turn your left foot in slightly, right foot turns out 90 degrees, and then you can measure yourself off, bring your arms out to the sides. So your wrist creases should line up with your ankles. However, again, your clothes might be a little restrictive, so don't freak out. The world has not ended. We are standing in our power in this one. It's a warrior pose. You are making your presence known. So arms out to the sides, bend your right knee as close to 90 as you can get it, and then gazing across your right middle finger, hold here for between 30 and 60 seconds, feeling as if you're embodying confidence here, exuding it, and then going to the other side and doing exactly the same thing. So left foot forward, arms out to the sides, bending that left knee, expressing power, centeredness, strength. And after 30 to 60 seconds, you come out, you refresh the legs. This next one, a little too challenging with a prop, so let's get rid of it. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Take a wide stance. It's the instructions that are super important that can lead to that low back relief. Turn your right foot in slightly, left foot out 90 degrees, and make sure you have enough space in between your legs, as much as you can, again, depending on your clothing. This is the same except the legs are straight. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Keep lifting up through your back and front ribs, but relax the top of the shoulders. Remember, they might be a little bit cranky from the drive, so maybe you have to talk to them. Then your left hand goes down, your right hand goes up. Where does it go? It could either go to the leg or to the outside of the foot on the floor so that you keep this left shoulder open. And then specifically to get into that low back, you're going to flow your low ribs back behind you, out through the tailbone. At the same time, you're going back and up through the kidneys, through the back ribs, getting long in your spines, especially on your left side here. And breathe. 30 to 60 seconds. On an inhale is when you come up, you switch your legs. Left foot comes in, right foot comes out. Again, setting yourself up the same way, but knowing this side is different. So on this side, I'll tell you another trick. How about that? The back leg. So the back inner thigh, lift it a lot away from the floor, right? And then you've created more space in the pelvis. Then add the back ribs back, down the tailbone, up through the back ribs, and just see how does that translate into your back, into any tenderness, pain that you're experiencing, and breathe into it, let it release in its own time, shoulders back. Again, holding 30 to 60 seconds, and then joining the legs together, Tadasana, mountain pose to refresh your legs. It's a modified Adho Mukha Svanasana, modified down dog pose. You could use a few different types of props depending on what you've got. If you have a chair that does not roll, either the wheels lock or you don't have wheels at all, you could take your hands to your chair seat. If that's too intense for your hamstrings right now, then you grab the chair back, spinning the chair around first. If that does not work because your chair rolls around, you're going to place your hands on your desk. Assuming that your desk is pushed up against a wall, it's not going to move. Hands to either the desk or the chair back. You walk your legs back and use your strong, powerful legs to help you get more stretch. So push back through your outer hips and your inner thighs. Reach back, lift the inner edges of the upper arm bones up, pull the chest through towards the floor, keeping that extension in the spine. So this isn't a back bend. We're creating space. You're putting your back in traction here. So feel lengthening from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And hold for about a minute. And then when you are finished, you come back to Tadasana, mountain pose, and feel refreshed, mentally focused, physically balanced, ready to take on the rest of your workday. Did you feel a relief in your back, or for you, was it more about getting relief in your shoulders? Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.